Josh Donaldson. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And he is out, heading back to second. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. And that brings up Javi Baez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Heading after it is Kepler. He's there and records the first out. So the base is empty here with one away. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
One out, nobody on. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Polanco. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Ready now, Mitch Garver. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The catcher, Mitch.
First offering on its way. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Here's Miguel Sano as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. That swung on and missed, and we're even at 1-1. Sano is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Goated that well.
A dive, and he knocks it down. But they will not get it out. Are 2 on to start the inning now. Kepler the next to grab a bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get back in standing. None out, runners at first and second. That evens it up, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 2-2. Weak grounder down the line at third. The 2-2 one more time. Pulled toward right center field. Hap is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. From the stretch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And this finds the wall over near the 339 sign. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The batter, number 11.
In now, Jorge Polanco, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. And look out as that one ran in and got him. So coming to the plate, Luis Arias, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. Comes set. The 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. stepping up to the plate, Jason Hayward. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number one. Striding forward now is the DH, Daniel Descalzo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Line toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Stepping in, Ian Happ, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Buxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Bottom of the third now, ready to take his hacks again. Nelson Cruz, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. In there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Count still at 1-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started. The throw into second. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. So now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Down the first baseline. Rizzo is there to second for one. Back to first, and Mercy, their third double play in 3 innings. And
The third baseman.
first pitch of the at-bat. In for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
And it's fouled away. 1-2. Here it comes.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. All set for the start of the fourth. Standing in, Jason Kipnis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be...
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone to lead off the inning. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Bryant, 28 years old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. 3-0 now.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Now back. The first base.
First offering on its way. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike. Runners on the move for second. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And they take the lead. It's gone. Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Skied into straightaway right. Kepler is there, and he'll bring this one in. So one away here in the Chicago fourth, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Swing and a line drive, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. 3 runs already home here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. There goes the runner. In there. Now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Again, a 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. Here's Jason Hayward now. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Oh, no, he can't hold on to it. Contreras isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He scores. And now it's a 5-2 ball game. Throw to third, but he's in there as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
The designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Daniel Descalso. And a chance to pile on here. 5 runs already in and a good shot at making it 6. 0-1 count and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. From the stretch.
1 ball.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third, so that's smart. Trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
Into center field, line drive base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Number 8, Ian Happ.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. At the plate, Ian Happ. Lifted the other way out to left center. Chasing after it is Rosario. He can't get there as it falls in. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 7-2 ball game. Into the box, Jason Kipnis. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Going back is the center fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. And now that third base dugout has really come to life. They are not happy about that last pitch. Hard to blame them. And I think it's going to lead to a warning as you see the home plate umpire coming out. And he will. Sergio Romo answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Sergio Romo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kepler looks up. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Stepping in now, Javier Baez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. Kyle Schwarber will be next. And he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And that is off the wall. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. Baez takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate. Way out in front now, up by 10. At the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, and he's going to send our pitcher off to an early shower. He's been ejected from the ball game.
Well, Matt, with that ejection.
Tyler Duffy will come into the game now and take over following the ejection.
Number 21.
Wilson Contreras will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he hits one on a line to left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Next will be the designated hitter, Daniel Descalso. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
That's in there. Base hit. And he is in there.
The center fielder.
In now, Ian Happ. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. He pulls into second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play. So now to the plate, Jason Kipnis. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Up next for Minnesota, Mitch Garver. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
1-2 to the Twins catcher. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here's another 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Racing back the center fielder. Gone! So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So striding in, Max Kepler. Left side, but well fouled. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit out towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
The center fielder, number 25.
Here's Byron Buxton now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up. Empty, it's strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And this one is gone. A home run. Standing in now, Jorge Polanco, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he popped him up. In there, a base hit. At the plate, Luis Arias. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Runners off for second. On the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center. So despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here. Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario. 0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hard hit ball to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
15-5 is the final. Chicago took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Tyler Chatwood takes home the win. Jake Odorizzi was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The winning pitcher is Tyler Chatwood. The loss goes to Jake Odorizzi. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Houston Astros and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Here's George Springer. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Houston, the center fielder, George Springer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fast ball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it. And there's one gone to begin the evening. Next up for the Stros, Jose Altuve. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Altuve.
Here's the pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Again, he sends it out of play. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman.
The
first offering on its way.
Alex Bregman.
The 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Calhoun is there, and he'll make the... Striding in, Ketel Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Eduardo.
The pitch.
Escobar.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Escobar, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first.
No left fielder. Jason.
Greinke looks in. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. A bounce to the left side. Bregman has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So stepping in, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Lifted the other way to left center. Peralta's after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And that one cut a little too much, a ball and a strike. Correa tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. Hit to third. Scooped up. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolled him right through him here. 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Nick Ahmed. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Not shortstop, Nick.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting fifth.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Carson Kelly comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought us good stuff in this one.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2. Greinke gets the sign and the pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes. Stepping in, Martin Maldonado. 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third.
Maldonado.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Takes this the other way to right, and there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Batting in, the right fielder, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley, and he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
The pitcher, number 21.
Into the box now, Zach Greinke. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what. Grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
The 0-1 pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation,
now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here now the 2-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
Second base.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Jose Altuve, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that gets now, but both runners will score anyway.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Walker over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cole Calhoun will stand in now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now the pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Now at the plate, Ildemaro Vargas. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And it's fouled away. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
2-0 now. Greinke gets the sign. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 2-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that... Ready for another chance, Yordan Alvarez, as we begin the top of the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. There to haul it in is Escobar, and that's the first out. Here's Carlos Correa now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Lined hard toward right center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Fouled off. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first ends the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
A high fastball is in there. Lifted the other way out to left center. And Alvarez will be there for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. David Peralta is at the plate as he watches ball 1. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. Fouled away. Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Bregman is there, and the side is retired. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Into the box, Martin Maldonado. He singled his last time up. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Marte will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. So here now is the pitcher, Zach Greinke. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And then so here's the cleanup hitter, Nick Ahmed. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Carson Kelly will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Christian Walker is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Greinke steps into his windup. Here he comes 0-1. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch outs. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, George Springer. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Here now the 2-2. It's laid off and the count runs full. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. Into the box now, Jose Altuve, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
The 1-0 home. Here's a chopper to first. Reined in. One there. On to first, and they get them both. So base is empty now after the double play. And set to go as the third baseman, Alex Bregman. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Peralta. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Up next for Arizona, Cole Calhoun. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
2-0 now. Two and one after the foul ball there. Here's the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing. Take him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Starling Marte will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Out in front of it, strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound his zone.
And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. John Duplantier is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Digging in now, Yordan Alvarez. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll be getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Trying to bunt his way aboard to no avail. It's 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 2-2 offer. Ground ball. Defense played him perfectly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at bat, but it resulted in a line out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
The first baseman, number 10.
Now a throw over. Runner back safely. So here's Yuli Gurriel.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1. Correa, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. He's running. Bouncer up the middle. He's got it, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Striding in for Houston, Martin Maldonado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he just manages to get his hand in. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. And he fouls this one off. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll get back in safely. Here it comes on 0-2. Pitch popped up. Walker has got it, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, so the batting order turns over now and set to go Ketel Marte. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Left fielder is on the move. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So here's Eduardo Escobar as Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Got him to go down swinging there. Eduardo Escobar is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Hit to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. At the plate now, Nick Ahmed as he grounds one briskly to short. Altuve for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He'll start us off in the 8th.
The right fielder, Michael Brantley.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a ball.
The 1-0.
Ball 2. Ball that time.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And a good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes full. hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up.
Now batting, the pitcher, Zach Greinke.
Kyle Tucker will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Astros. Number 30, Kyle Tucker.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly, and there are two away now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, George Springer. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Fouled off. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And the pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't. Ryan Presley is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Digging in, Carson Kelly. No hits to this point. No balls and a strike to count. Now here it comes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Digging in to try it again, Christian Walker. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Two and two. 1 out, nobody on. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Stepping into the box, Cole Calhoun. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. 2 out, nobody on. And this will be fouled away. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Ball 2 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Marte is right there, 1 down. Striding into the box, Alex Bregman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. At the plate, Yordan Alvarez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. The 2-out hit means Carlos Correa will bat this inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Carlos.
Into the box, Carlos Correa. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. The 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
First baseman, number 10.
At the plate, Yuli Gurriel. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Too low, 1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground to third. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Yohan Lopez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Josh Rojas is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting. Ninth now on the double switch. Aledmus Diaz will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Looking up is Peralta. Gone!
Next to the Astros, the right fielder, Michael Brantley.
To the plate now, Michael Brantley, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. One and one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
4 runs here in this half inning. Hit down the third baseline. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding. Digging in the switch hitter, Demaro Vargas. It's been an 0-for-2 effort. Roberto Ozuna takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Now at the plate, Josh Rojas.
The right fielder,
Here's the first pitch to him.
Rojas.
Here's the 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 5.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point, and it's fouled away. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And he fouls this one off. 2 out here and a runner at second. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Eduardo Escobar.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Astros led this game from the third.
It's going to plug right into the diagnostic.
Most people and most businesses can shoot a video.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Yankees. In now, Ozzie Albies, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. But this is foul for the first strike.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First pitch on its way. Cole is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. High and deep to right center. Gardner on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the shortstop, Gleyber.
Popped up.
Torres.
And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start. This at bat, it's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Here's Brett Gardner now.
The center fielder, Brett
As he runs up to bunt but can't make contact. That's strike one.
Tried to drag butt himself on there. Didn't work, and he probably won't try it for a second time, but the defense still has to respect it.
Fouled off.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
And this is swung on and missed as Gardner's a strikeout victim, one away.
Batting third.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Already pitching from a deficit here as he fires this one by him for strike one. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowd. Him a bit, and it's 1-1. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Markakis. Now this will rattle up against the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's 5 for 14. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
The catcher, Travis.
Throw over to the bag. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Grounded to first, reined in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. First offering on its way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Next for New York, DJ LeMahieu, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Now a flare out to left center. Swanson ranging into the outfield, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Gary.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike one. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. One and two to the Yankees catcher.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voigt. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short, and a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Batting eighth, the designated hitter, Miguel.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar, as Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike one. Andujar takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Markakis to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay throw, and he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
The third baseman.
Now in the box, Gio Urshela, and their runners at the corners now. He's set, and the pitch. Fouled away. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Heading out towards shallow right. Markakis has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Stepping in for the Braves, Nick Markakis. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Nick Markakis.
First offering on its way. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. That evens it up 1-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And the pitch. And it's fouled away. Pops this one up. Urshela shading to his right. He's got it 1 away. Now at the plate, Adam Duvall. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Duvall.
Pitch on the way. Right through it here. He's behind 0-1. Duvall, a Kentucky-born ball player. He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he fouls this one off. seared down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the Georgia native Charlie Culberson. Popped up, back behind second. LeMahieu is there, and that's the 3rd out. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. 1 away. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Grounded slowly to the left side. Swanson picks it up on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home 3rd. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Ozuna, and it's gone as they add still another.
The bat, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Now back, second baseman, DJ.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. LeMahieu, the former Colorado Rocky, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. Stanton is off at first with 2 away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Now to the plate, Dansby Swanson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the 2nd strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. Struck him out. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Here it comes, 0-2. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Oh, and he botches it. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
From the stretch. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Torres at the bag, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and up next the catcher Travis d'Arnaud. Now a throw over to first, and he will hasten his way back to first where he's in there safely. Has a look, now the pitch. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
Gary.
A feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Ugh, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Popped him up. Freeman over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. At the plate, Luke Voigt. A base hit in his first trip. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Acuna calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. So two are gone now in the Yankee half of the fourth, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. Swanson scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. On to first, and Markakis is retired, 2 away. Coming forward now is the Braves' designated hitter, Adam Duvall. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1-0 the count. Shoots this one over to first. He's got it. He'll flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Number 29.
Now the pitch. Jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Behind 0-2 now. Down the third baseline. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. So now to the plate, Torres, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Ozuna has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Digging in once again, Brett Gardner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fouled off. Comes set, and the 0-1. This pitch is popped up. Culberson is there for it, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. The next to bat for Atlanta, Charlie Culberson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The third baseman, number 8, Charlie.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The battle number 1, second baseman, Albie.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Albies with a 1-1 count now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Just got a piece up the line. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Judge is there, and he has it for the out. Coming to the plate now, Dansby Swanson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Stanton at the track. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Hit high and deep out to left field. And they take the lead. It's gone.
First baseman, Freddie.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 0-1. Clearly fooled there on the slider. That misses 1-2. And the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit.
Now batting, catcher.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he's back easily. Standing in now, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second. So a runner at second, 2 down now. And that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 3 runs already home here. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
Fouled away. The set and the 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Digging in and looking for more, Giancarlo Stanton. Last time through was a base hit.
The left fielder, Giancarlo.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Ready for another shot now. DJ LeMahieu. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Hit back up the middle. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away. Now batting, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Boyd.